This is Ryobi-Wan Kenobi himself, and I am showing you the first video to my channel officially, I consider. The first video being my shop. Right away you're going to see that I have my grill and my vacuum and my charcoal set aside here. We got a chair that I'm working on, my blower for, what I'm doing. But let's start with the pantry that I'm building. I'm straightening some of the shaker doors out, and I'm waiting to prep and stain the rest of it. It's taken a long time, but it is worth it. And over here we have my miter saw station. I love my DeWalt DWS 780, and I have, just added some sawhorses down there just because it's better than where they were before. I made this station, kind of like my workbench, but made it more tailored to a miter saw situation, better height. And over here we've got some of my general storage, link storage with Tapcons into the wall. We've got things like my, the feet for my pantry over there, some circular saw blades, cabinet hardware, sander stuff, brush. And over here I've got like miscellaneous storage, like my oscillator, inflator, one of the impact wrenches I have. And up here we've got my lights, first aid kit, essential for any workshop. And on the side, a level, and I've rigged it up so that I can fit a square in the holes that are already made. And in here we have my PPE cabinet, mostly Milwaukee stuff, but a couple pairs of gloves I've ended up taking home by accident from my job. And I have all my relevant PPE in here, masks, ear protection, gloves for chemicals. I also really love this. But over here I've got my Craig jig, or one of them that I hope to get. And then I've got all my accessories for Craig and some drill bits I couldn't fit other places. I've got my Brad nailer, my other nailer in here. And then I've got, sander, router, jigsaw, all that, down in these boxes. And on the very bottom, just mostly miscellaneous tools. And over here, we've got, common tools that I use a lot, like my reciprocator, my the grinder, my 7 1/4 brushless Ryobi circular saw, and also my M18 sander, I should say. And below that, we've got like blades, bits, random fasteners that I couldn't fit somewhere else. Oscillator, sanding pads. Down below, I've got all the rest of my drilling equipment, like extra drills, my SDS Plus for when I need that, and below that, it's just soft case storage for all the tool bags I have randomly from all the tool purchases I've made. And then you see my M12 fuel setup. I don't have many tools yet, but I hope to get a few more. And then over here you're going to see my fastening station. Mostly, bits, like readily accessible stuff to me. Then like screws, drill bits, all kinds of fasteners for, legs, construction, deck, techs, you name it. And over here I've got my mechanics tool set, some extra tools I have, blue Ryobis, and this is my actual workbench with I like my M18 radio. And up here you can see I've got impact storage, Ryobi, Makita. This is a nice situation. I've got, obvious summer essentials up here, some sanding pads, a tape measure, and a radio, and whatever else goes with it. These are my nails and staples. That's an inside joke. Ask about it. But one of my buddies that I do work with made me this wood burning piece of live edge, and I love it very much. This is, my blades, Sawzall blades, knives. And this right here is, cool thing. I got these, contractor pencils, and I got other marking utensils. Up here I've got, my lubricants, stains, sealers, glue, a spare radio that doesn't work too well, and miscellaneous fasteners, etc. And then this is, miscellaneous hand tools, rags for staining, extra things I need, screwdrivers, basically all my manual stuff. And over here, we've got my battery cart. I am the proud owner of many platforms. I have M18, well, mostly fuel tools, but I have the best batteries, some high outputs, forges. Looking to expand my M18 collection. I have my 40 volts down there. Those have served me well for a few years now. Basically, this is just a charger situation. My USB lithium batteries from Ryobi. A bunch of M18 and 40 volt chargers. And then down here, you can see my M12 collection, one of my larger lines. Ended up with a lot more batteries than I expected. And then down here I've got my Makita charger and my Makita batteries. I hope to have 2 more and a decent saw with the 2 battery saw 36 volt situation that they're offering. And then over here we have obviously my Ryobi battery collection, my proudest tools. 8 amp hour, 6 amp hour, 4 amp hour edge. I'm gonna get some higher capacity edge batteries soon. We get the 4 amp hours, and then we've got the another 4 amp hour and a 2 amp hour. Basically looking to expand that and get a few more 18 volt batteries. And over here we have my 40 volt mower, my trimmer, and then the attachments down here. And for the rest of it, it's basically this is the chair that I'm making, and this is the view I get to have on warm summer nights like this. Oh, and one last thing, my bug zapper in the beer fridge. Can't forget that. But expect more videos from me as soon as I can afford to get proper recording equipment. But until then, this is Ryobi One Kenobi saying goodbye.